Ladies and gentlemen, the program will begin in 10 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, the program will begin in 5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, the program is about to begin. Please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, our program is starting. Before we begin, we kindly remind you that food and drinks are not allowed in the auditorium and to please silence your phones. Don't worry about capturing that special moment. We have a photographer here to take photos, and a video recording of the promotion ceremony will be available next week. So please stay in your seats and refrain from walking in the aisle during the ceremony, and remember to wear your mask inside the building at all times. Now please stand to honor the class of 2021 as they enter the auditorium.
Break it down. Oops. Please remain standing for the national anthem sung by the late, great Whitney Houston.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket bright glare of the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. So save that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free.
You may be seated. Good morning to our founder, Mr. Donald Hentz, Ms. Patricia A. Brantley, our CEO, Ms. Vioka Scott Marcus, our Chief Academic Officer, Principal Spate, Principal Snodey, members of Friendship Community Office, Friendship Ideal leaders, staff, alumni, guests, and the class of 2021. My name is Renaya Patterson, and this is Vito Wallace of the class of 2021. We will serve as your mistress and master of ceremony. Today is the day we have all anticipated. What a journey it has been. No matter how difficult the trek, Ideal Warriors always win. Ideal Warriors! Win.
We would first like to give a special recognition to our families and friends, who are our very first teachers and laid the foundation that allow us to strive for success. Now we would like to thank our Friendship Ideal teachers and faculty who never let us settle for mediocrity and always pushed us past our wildest dreams.
And last but not least, we would like to thank our beloved Friendship Public Charter School community for providing a world-class education that motivates students to achieve their academic excellence and foster a genuine love for learning so that we can be well-rounded, self-sufficient citizens who gladly contribute to our communities.
Now we will be welcome our Friendship Ideal Master Teacher and Literacy Coach, Mr. Edwards, followed by selection You Say by Lauren Daigle, lead by Friendship Ideal Music Teacher, Ms. Carlton.
Good morning. Welcome, Friendship family, staff, friends, Ms. Brantley, Mr. Spate, Mr. Waller, and most of all, our ideal warriors. Welcome to the very first 8th grade promotional ceremony at Friendship Ideal Academy. You heard I'm Jason Edwards. I'm the middle school ELA instructional specialist and the teacher coach, and I have the honor and privilege of preceding this morning's event. Now, since I'm an ELA teacher at heart, allow me to be a word nerd for just a moment and talk about the word precede. I'll need some help from our 8th graders, our future high schoolers. If y'all can help me out, okay? Now, precede is a word that has 2 morphemes in it, right? Pre and seed. Now, seed means to go, and pre means, y'all don't be shy, you know it. Before, right? To come before, precede. So the word precede means to have come or to have gone before. So before we proceed or go forward, I want to acknowledge what has preceded this day. Hard work, determination, achievement, some setbacks, some comebacks, some sacrifice, your success. And it's not over yet. You have set quite a precedent, right? That word precede. But let's add another morpheme to the beginning. Un. The UN prefix means what? You got it, not. So unprecedented means not having ever come before. So I want to recognize how much of your unique experience has never been done before. You persevered through virtual learning and social distancing and hybrid schedules and pandemic protocols and all sorts of things. You, ideal warriors, are the true iron youth. You know what I'm talking about. You're paying attention to Ms. Carter's class. You know what I was talking about. So with that being said, welcome to everyone, and a special congratulations to the Friendship Ideal Academy Warriors class of 2021. Thank you.
I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. Ooh, oh, you say I am love when I can't feel a thing, and you say I am strong when I think I am weak, and you say I am held when I am falling short, and when I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours, and I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe the I have, and now I'm laying it at your feet. You have every failure, and you have every victory. You say I am loved when I can't feel a thing, and you say I am strong when I think I am weak, and you say I am held when I am falling short, and when I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours, and I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe, oh, I believe, yes, I believe what you say of me. I believe, oh, I believe, yes, I believe what you say of me. I believe, oh, I believe. Thank you. Wait, right here. Right here.
Thank you, Mr. Edwards, for those warming words and encouragement, and Renaya for that wonderful selection. Back to our program.
How many of y'all know we have a real-life warlord amongst us? This commander-in-chief has fearlessly led us into countless victories. You can always depend on him to encourage with authority, mobilize the troops, and demand excellence from each of his warriors. He leads with an iron fist and a soft heart. He makes us laugh at times and demand rigorous honesty, and pours all of himself into each of his warriors. Please help me welcome to the stage our mighty Principal Joseph Spate, who will be addressing the class of 2021.
Good morning. Come on, we can do better than that. Good morning. Can we give Vito and Renaya another round of applause? Can you imagine how much it takes to be on stage after you've been behind a computer for a full school year and to be in the presence of the lights and the celebration? Come on, let's give it up for Renaya and Vito one more time. Excellent job, excellent job. Again, good morning. Come on, it's a celebration. Good morning. All right, all right. As we finalize a historical school year, I am compelled to conclude my time with you as your principal with a lesson. A lesson that I'm sure Ms. Carter and Mr. Edwards would approve. I think Edwards was in my notes when he was actually presenting this morning, but nonetheless, I'm going to move forward. So let's start with this lesson. An acronym is defined as an abbreviation formed from the initial letters of other words and pronounced as a word. An acronym. So let me provide you with some examples. I know you guys know this. OMG is an acronym for, come on now, OMG is an acronym for, okay, let's try this one. LOL is an acronym for, okay, okay. WYD is an acronym for, what you doing? When I think about this school year, the acronym that comes to mind is WAY. W-A-Y. Anybody want to take a guess on what I mean by W-A-Y? What a year. Warriors, of course, know that because they're warriors. Of course they would figure that out. Anyone, what a year is what it stands for. From laptop distribution to virtual access codes to new schedules to old students Zoom bombing because one of y'all gave them the login information. Yeah, yep. And so much more. What a year this has been. Despite the challenges along the way, the changes, the setbacks, and the additions, you remain in warrior mode, and now it is time to celebrate you. You remove the obstacles out of your way, and now you are preparing for high school. You shifted WAY from an acronym, and you made a way to win. Y'all see what I did right there? Took the acronym, made it way, and then say win. Y'all can catch it later. We have been through a lot together, 8th graders that are about to turn 9th graders. You all have seen me fall in the cafeteria. You remember that? For parents who are in this space, there was a noodle on the floor. I didn't see the noodle, slipped on the noodle, and fell in front of the 8th graders. How embarrassing is it to fall in front of the 8th graders? Nonetheless, you've been a part of that experience. You shared that we are doing too much at times. Remember in the hallway, we doing too much? Yep, yeah, we were doing the most. And even told me I look smack like Tyler Perry and James Harden. Those are all the moments that y'all give me, Tyler Perry and James Harden, all day. We have grown together as friendship ideal warriors. And I'm beyond proud of you, and I wish, no, expect you to continue to win in high school, college, and beyond. Congratulations. In closing, I want to also celebrate the people that have supported you along the way. Parents and those celebrating with us today, thank you. Let's give it up for everybody that's here today celebrating you. Thank you for trusting us in the midst of all those obstacles, in the midst of the kinks and everything else along the way. Thank you for rocking with us, and thank you for making sure that we made sure that your child wins every single day. Former teachers and staff represented today, and Mr. Edwards, can you all give a wave like this? If you were a former teacher or if you were a teacher this school year, look around. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. And last but certainly not least, the 8th grade teachers, Ms. Carter, Mr. Lewis, and Mr. Evans. Can you all stand up? And if you all could make your way to the stage for me very quickly. This is off script, but nonetheless, I want to celebrate them. Give it up for the 8th grade team, please. We have a special token of our appreciation for all the love, commitment, and determination you all have had for this class of warriors. You all have made phone calls. You all have been in meetings. You all have visited homes. You all were tying ties and fixing the hair this morning. That is the dedication and the commitment that you have to our 8th grade warriors. And I want to publicly say thank you for all that you've done this school year. Give it up for the 8th grade team. The special recognition first is for Mr. Lewis. Give it up for Mr. Lewis. Thank you. Give it up for Ms. Carter. I'm going to run over here and get this one. And last but certainly not least, give it up for Mr. Evans. We're going to get a picture over here real quick, 8th grade team. Thank you for indulging us. And lastly, it takes a lot to make all the behind-the-scenes work look and seem seamless. So I also want to take time to thank the woman that works hard and makes all of this just look excellent in a way that is beyond anything that I can control or even do. Give it up for Miss Chapman. Miss Chapman, can you come up here? Miss Chapman, we need you to come to the front. Miss Chapman. I promise you I couldn't do what happens at Friendship Ideal without the leadership team and without Miss Chapman, without the great teachers, without the great staff. Ms. Chapman, I want to publicly thank you for all of your hard work, and we've created what we call the True Warrior Award, and it says, in honor of your hard work and all that you do for Friendship Ideal Academy. Let's give it up for Ms. Chapman. And I would be remiss if I didn't thank the woman also behind the scenes that even when I have these crazy ideas about what I want to do at Friendship Ideal Academy and it sounds big and we may not have the budget for it, she makes it work every single time. Give it up for our CEO, Ms. Brantley, who's to my right. Making it work and making it happen for the warriors that we serve. Thank you all. Congratulations. Y'all can clap now.
Thank you, Mrs. Spade, for continuing to help us win. We are so grateful for your profound leadership. Now, now we will have our very own Takesha Brown, who will be performing a poem entitled "My Salute to the Classroom of 2021," followed by an address from our valedictorian, Anaya Martinez, and our salutatorian, Asia Miller.
Hello. Good morning, parents, staff, distinguished guests, and of course the graduating class of 2021. My name is Takesha Brown, and it is an honor to speak to you all this morning. Sorry. As I stand in front of you today, I see a light that envelopes your body like the food we digest. Growing up, we were told that how we act would interfere with what we can achieve. Growing up, we were told that being lazy would lead us nowhere, but I know we can achieve. We are warriors standing on the stage looking out at open opportunities. We are scholars who learn from our mistakes. When we have been knocked 10 steps back, we always take 11 steps forward. We have worked hard and shed tears and sweat to be here on this proud day, spent days and nights finishing that late assignment, gotten up early to make sure we got to school to be the best we could be, or in this case of this year, we got up early to make sure we were in front of a computer screen to learn. When we've wanted to give up, we've had our parents and staff remind us that we can do it. We've had our younger siblings remind us that we're their idols and how we've mapped a way for them. We stood tall to set an example for our siblings, peers, and younger children. There are children who look up to us every day, dreaming of how one day they'll be able to stand in our shoes. We are their idols, we are the example, we are the people they dream of being. The past few years, we've worked extremely hard, put in time, effort, sweat, tears, and brain power. All the countless times of just wanting to give up, and in it all, the endless days of sitting in your room with no motivation have all led us here. The days of no sleep and energy drinks keeping us awake to finish any assignment presented to us. pressure on our minds to be amazing and to rise above all standards, pressure that has damaged our mental state and put strains on our lives, but we overcame obstacles, we have overcame all barriers, we have overcame all negative. To be accepted into a community of acceptance and to be awarded the gift of education. I stand before you to come forth and not only congratulate you all in your highest achievements, but to honor your hard work and dedication. I stand before you to say, we are leaders, we are warriors, and we are the future.
G, groundbreaking.
R, resourceful.
I, independent.
T, tenacity. If there's one thing we can say about Friendship Ideals class of 2021 is we have grit.
Webster defines grit as a firmness of mind or spirit, unyielding courage in the face of hardship. Basically, we survived.
My name is Anaya Dianis Martinez, and I am Friendship Ideals class of 2021's valedictorian.
And I am Asia Nicole Miller, Friendship Ideals class of 2021 salutatorian.
We would first like to thank our founder, Mr. Donald Hens, Patricia Brentley, our CEO, Bianca Scott Marcus, our Chief Academic Officer, and our principal, Mr. Joseph Spate.
Our teachers, staff, the entire Friendship community, and last but not least, our families and friends for supporting us over the last several years.
We are sad to leave because we have been here for most of our lives, but we are excited to embark on a new journey.
Friendship's idea has built the foundation upon which we stand with our shields and combat any adversity we may encounter.
We have endured many trials and tribulations throughout our middle school years.
From staff changes, school culture shifts, virtual learning, and an ongoing pandemic, we have managed to overcome every obstacle.
To the class of 2021, never forget the little moments of joy and the life lessons that we have learned along the way.
We are warriors. No one can take that away from us. When it looks like the battle is over and you are on the losing side, remember, warriors always win.
We have lived the true meaning of grit. When things seemed impossible, we dug our heels in the sand and stood firm.
Know that we have been equipped with the weapons we need to succeed. Commitment. Remember, we pledge to be great.
Confidence. Remember, you hold the key to your destiny.
Persistence. Never give up even if you want to.
Integrity. Never compromise your morals.
Responsibility. Having the ability to choose for yourself what is right and wrong.
Respect. Acknowledging that everyone is different, but we are charged to make the world a better place.
Caring. Don't forget where you came from. Celebrate each other's failure and successes, and never be afraid to ask for help.
If we follow the path that is laid out for us, we are destined for greatness.
We are glad to have been part of the Friendship family, but now we must move on and make our mark in the world.
We would like to give a special thanks to all of our teachers, but especially Ms. Carter and Mr. Lewis. You guys have been the ones to support us the most and push us past our limits.
Even though the lessons may have been hard to hear, we know we are better people because of them, and we love and appreciate you deeply.
We also want to thank our greatest supporters and our first teachers, our families.
You have always given us unconditional love, making our rainy days filled with sunshine.
We will take all of these life lessons and apply them in the future.
Always remember, success is not final. Failure is not fatal.
It is the courage to continue that counts. Thank you.
I forget that I have the mask on. For our valedictorian, Anaya Martinez, we have a special gift for you. Give it up for Anaya. They probably want to come over here. And our salutatorian, Asia Miller. Give it up for Anaya and also Asia one more time.
That was inspiring, Takisha. And thank you, Anaya and Asia, for your address. And congratulations on continuing to set the bar higher.
Now we would like to invite our class sponsors to the stage, Natalie Carter and Darrell Lewis.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. There we go. All right. My name is Darrell Lewis.
And I am Natalie Carter.
And we just have an address for our wonderful 8th graders and graduates this morning.
We first want to say congratulations and that we are so proud of you guys. We're so happy that you guys got to this point. So here's a few words of encouragement. Education is the great engine of personal development. It is through education that the daughter of a peasant can become a doctor, that the son of a mine worker can become the head of a mine, that a child of farm workers can become the president of a great nation. It is what we make out of what we have, not what we are given, that separates one person from another.
Class of 2021, congratulations. You successfully made it to the next step of your educational career. At this point, you're probably thinking, thank God I don't have to do another problem of the week. And now, instead of focusing on individual tasks, the focus should be on personal growth and future aspirations. This is the time when it really matters. But take a moment to reflect on how far you've come.
Ask yourself, how can I take what I've learned and uplift and engage with my community? From this moment forward, it is not about making your parents proud, even though I'm sure you have, or receiving an A on a quiz, but it's about walking with your head held high towards your destiny because you own it. Ideal warriors, you are destined for greatness.
We are incredibly, and I mean incredibly proud of all of you and all of your hard work as well through this tumultuous year of learning. This year did or does not define you. The size of your success is measured by the strength of your desires and how you handle disappointment along the way. There will be disappointments. There will be challenges. There will be failures. But these trials and tribulations do not define you either. Take all of what you've learned from us and everybody and use it to empower someone else. High school is the perfect time to discover who you are.
Think about our community as a body with different parts that work together to make you whole. The body has a brain, a heart, bones, etc. Each part interconnected and interdependent, and when all parts work together harmoniously, your possibilities are limitless. This is how you should see your friendship ideal community. You are proof that this community is unshakable. Remember to always use your village and come back to visit when you need support of your friendship family.
Finally, remember what it means to be a warrior, a person engaged in struggle or conflict. We all know that warriors always win. We win through commitment, responsibility, respect, care, persistence, confidence, integrity, and one of my favorites is all y'all know, patience. Have some patience. Each of you possess these attributes. It is now your turn to go out and put an indelible mark on the world.
Education is for improving the lives of others and for leaving your community and world better than you found it. Thank you.
you.
Here we go.
Sorry about that. We was just joking. All right. So now we'd like to bring to the stage Mr. Marcus Whitfield and Mr. Frank Hall, who will be. They are going to be reciting our graduates who are going to be walking across the stage shortly. So give them a round of applause, please.
You want me to start? Or?
Yeah, I'm gonna start. When do we start?
He's gonna do that. Okay.
Hello, everyone. Again, my name is Frank Hall, and this is Marcus Whitfield, and we will be reading the student's name and the high school that they will be attending this fall. Anaya Martinez, Archbishop Carroll. Woo! Asia Miller, Duke Ellington. Renaya Patterson, Global Girls Academy. Vito Wallace, Friendship Collegiate.
Takesha Brown, Duke Ellington. Davon Barnes, Friendship Collegiate. Sayori Bates, Eastern. Okay. Dorian Blackman, Friendship Collegiate. Maxwell Bratcher, Ron Brown Academy. Lorian Card, Friendship Collegiate. Antoine Credit, Friendship Tech. Yes, okay. All right, here we come, here we go. Jason Devon, Friendship Collegiate. Amy Flores, Paul. All right, looks like we're back in order. Cornelia Goodwin, Coolidge High School. Javon Green, Friendship Collegiate. Then I got Stacy. Stacy Campo, Paul. All right, Stacy Campo, Paul, Public Charter School.
Damon Lewis, Friendship Collegiate. Kimarje Yoverton, Seed. Zayani Wheaton, Global Girls Academy. Imani Watson, Friendship Collegiate. Javian Walker, Washington Leadership Academy. Deontay Tips, Seed, Public Charter School. Chloe Smith, E.L. Haynes. Lanaya Robinson, Global Girls Academy. Jaquez Pratt, Roosevelt High School. Elijah Murphy, Friendship Collegiate. Naima Moore, Friendship Collegiate. Cherish Massey, Alexandria City High School. Where's Elijah? Where's Renaya? That's the name on here. Relijah Lovett, McKinley Tech. Thank you. Graduates, please go forth and make us proud, and most importantly, make yourself proud.
We can take the mask off. Class of 2021, we did it. Through our ups and downs, struggles and successes, and during a pandemic, mastering the virtual classroom, we showed real grit. Please stand and give yourself a round of applause. Before we have our closing remarks by Principal Snodey, we would like to thank Ms. Chapman, Mr. Spate, Mr. Whitfield, Mr. Hall, Mr. Foster, Ms. Carter, Mr. Lewis, Mr. Evans, Ms. Gray, Mrs. Smith, Ms. Colton, Mr. Cruz, and Mr. Knight, and the entire 8th grade team for all your love and support. This day would not be possible without educators like you who always saw the best in us, even if we couldn't see it for ourselves. To every teacher who has ever poured and labored over us, there are no words to express our gratitude. Thank you for picking up the baton that was passed to you by our families and teaching us how to win under any circumstance.
Finally, thank you to our families for being the backbone of our success. None of this would be possible without your love and perseverance.
Friendship Ideal, you will always hold a special place in our hearts. You taught us, if we can't fly, then run. If we can't run, then walk. If we can't walk, then crawl. But by all means, keep moving. Thank you.
Good morning. I know a lot of people are saying, who is this person? I've never seen this face before. My name is John Snodey. I, this past year, was the principal of Friendship Southeast Middle School. And I will be joining Friendship Ideal this next school year. So I'm looking forward to working with the remaining families. And I'm sorry that I'm not going to be able to meet these amazing 8th grade graduates. I also want to thank the parents and the students who chose Friendship Collegiate and Friendship Tech Prep and remaining a part of the Friendship family. We're looking forward to seeing all of you in 4 years when you're walking across the stage and graduating. I have a couple of messages. For the parents, I was just in your seat last week at my own son's 8th grade graduation. So I had that perspective, and the person that was speaking to us made a really interesting point. And he was talking about how oftentimes when parents have older children and younger children, when they go to 8th grade, they think we can take a step back. And we can, allow the high school years to come and they can take care of high school. But the message was really that this is time for us as parents to push even harder to make sure that our scholars get through high school. Like, now is the most important time. We've invested as parents so much time, effort, love, and money into our children. And we want to make sure that our investment, that we don't take our eyes off it. Students, 8th grade is over. Game time has begun. High school is business. And when I say high school is business, I'm saying this to somebody who spent my first 10 years in education in high school. And I was a high school teacher. I was also a high school counselor. And I worked with students in their juniors and seniors a year trying to decide what college they want to go to, how much scholarship money they're going to be able to get. And one thing that was really amazing, and I learned very early on, how important 9th grade year is. When colleges look at your transcript, when they're deciding if they're going to admit you, when they're deciding if they're going to give you scholarship money, the first thing they do is they look at 9th grade year. They take a red pen and they circle every grade that's below a B. And they look at all those grades and they tally them up and they decide yay or nay whether we're going to accept this student. Seriously, that's what they do. So you want to make sure that when you're in high school, you don't have anything below a B on your transcript, on your final grade. And what I say that's business is because when you're a junior and senior, when you want to go to college, when you want scholarship money, your effort, your grades are what translate into money. And what I mean by that is also as you go on and after high school, in college, the more scholarship money you get, the less money you have to pay back. There are adults in their 40s and their 50s and their 60s paying back student loans. The better you do in high school, the less money you have to pay as an adult. So I say this to the parents don't take your eyes off your 8th graders and your 9th graders. I know you have younger ones. I have 2 that's a 2nd grade and 4th grade. I can't just focus on them. I have to make sure my 8th grader gets all the way through high school, because the better he does, the less money I have to pay, right? So that's my charge, that's my challenge, and that's my closing remarks, just to keep your eyes on your scholars. Make sure they continue to do high school. High school, they're going to have so many different challenges and things coming at them. It's time that we as parents have to make sure we press even harder and not take a step back. So 8th graders, I don't know you, but I'm proud of you. And I'm looking forward to seeing the amazing things you're going to do. And for the parents that have younger scholars at Ideal, I'm really looking forward to meeting you and working with you. Thank you.
Can everybody please stand?
At this time, we're going to allow our warriors to proceed out of the building. Let's give them a round of applause as they leave out.
Come on, they just finished 8th grade. Virtual learning, laptops, great teachers, high school, college. Thank you all. I believe that they are going to meet you in the lobby in this area, so you will exit out of the back of the auditorium. Thank you and have a great day.
Cap and gown. Might just wear this all day when I hit the town. My people cheering. Yeah, I hear them. They know how hard I work to get right here. Today's a day I know I won't forget. Can't wait to look back and reminisce. Made it to a whole nother level. On the road to success with my
Parents and guests, they will also be going to the field right outside of the front door. So you will meet them at the field as you exit out of the front door.
You deserve it. Yeah, you earned it. It's your graduation. It's your time, yeah.